Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. And he's there to clear it. Lofted in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bale making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Hullet. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is out of play. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barella.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Over to the left. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good spread. Well, Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's been caught napping! Bale. Pullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here. Good ball, good take. It is a corner. Punched away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Could move up a gear here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Pullet. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pullet. Knocks it into space. Pullet!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Hullet. Serginho. That is lovely. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Hullet. Bale. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Barella voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Can he get it through?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pressing high and with purpose. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's nice. Gullit gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Aldero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's really well cleared. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Piqué spots it and intercepts. Looking for a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Somewhat off target. Now it's Gullit. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a throw. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. So it is still 0-0. So what can they make of this? Floated through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a good run down the right. In with the challenge. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caresses it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, they could be caught out. Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be one more added time.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started.
Laos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Van der Ven. Now Mbappe. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. And he's certainly onside here. Vieira getting this one clear. Looking for options for movement. Tries to get it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Great ball, and he's in here. Bullish header! Oh, off the bar! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Serginho elects to cross. Gullit. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
They've switched it over to the other side. That pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard picks it up out wide. Piqué gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Serginho tries looking up for options on the left. There's the header! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Good ball. Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. Drogba, Guti. Danger averted for now. That's a cute ball. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira. Great chance! And it's in!
Substitution for Ajax, number 9.
Ajax making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now can he find a finish? Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Number 17.
So there's going to be another change here. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. And Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
And we have our very first corner. And Dijk gets it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mbappe, can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe with a definite foul there. Conte. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Bale gets into a good position. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He won't be happy with that one, and he welcomes it in, and he's intervened well there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hazard chips it through. Chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries to get it clear, and it's Bale. Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit, he's got away. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Quality ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Pass somewhat off target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Gullit. And this is Gullit. Tries to pass it through. Here comes the cross. That's a decent clearance. Serginho has it out wide and in space. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. And the keeper's got it again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Bale, and this is Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. Chooses to go cross-field. Time and again they are repelled. Nesta. Being still separated by the game's only goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hazard. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Best. And he's heaved it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bale. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Substitution in progress.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe. And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. And now the breakaway to Hazard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide.
Laos have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Serginho. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is out of play. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Tries to play it through. Hullet. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cruyff is onto this. Skims. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's been caught, and a chance! Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent
And
draw,
now
Peter,
I'd just
with a
like
good
to
mix
read
of
out our
action
fan club
and
members
plenty
who
of
are
talking
celebrating their
points,
birthdays
and it
today.
ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be on. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Serginho. Now Van de Ven. And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. And he whips it in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Hazard. Hazard! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? He's got all. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hullet. That's good play. Soboslai. Early ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he was quick to react. Neither side yet able to find the net. Hullet. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. And now the breakaway. Hullet puts his foot on the gas. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hullet. And Hullet! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the third... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Numero 14. Lascia il campo per il numero 37.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Messi. And they win it back again.
Laos really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar. Bale. That's very neat. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found a way through. And it's Azar. Bale in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Laos certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're off again. Serginho. He is just caressing the ball. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, can he get onto this? And they can counter here. Hazard. Hullet. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Serginho, looking to play him in. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Seedorf. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Strong running down that left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played through for the wide man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's in on goal! Oh, shooting chance! Vieira.
Laus couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi. And the counter is on. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the net.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. That's Vieira. Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's there to belt it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bergomi. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Serginho. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Mbappe. Bale. And that's a good ball. Oh, well played. Messi. And it's Seedorf. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Driving on and making good progress. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Messi. Tries to get it clear. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
Vieira.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.